Yeah! Can't steal it! Woo! Wheel and deal it! The cream of the crop! Nobody does it better. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning. But brother, I am bad and they know I'm bad. I'm the man of the hour, the man with the power. You speak to me, star. It's showtime, folks!
Welcome to the Grill Out. From the heart of Shillian, West Virginia, here's your host, Hollywood Jeff Petty.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Grill Out, episode 96. I'm your host, Hollywood Jeff Petty, and I'm joined here with the one and only and former Grill Out Predictions champion, Josh Cole. Baby!
Yeah. Jason wanted to inform us, that he is on sabbatical, working on that list. He had to revise it.
Okay, all right.
So,
I was wondering where he
episode.
was. I'm glad he told you, but he did not. He did not let me know that information.
Yeah.
It is okay, but honestly, so Josh, we get here to the studio, and I'm in here. I get everything prepped, and Josh lets me know that he's here, so I go to the door to let him in. I completely forgot until this morning that I had won the belt.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that, and then Josh hands me the belt, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I am technically the champion now.
Yeah.
Probably won't be the next episode.
Yeah, it's being defended as we are talking.
Exactly. Clash at Champions. It starts at 2, right?
Yeah. I thought it already started.
Oh, maybe it has. Oh yeah, it is 1:30 right now. Today.
Clash in Paris.
Yeah. Even though this episode will go out at 4:00 today. But just shows you that, we are a pre-recorded show.
Yeah.
We're not live.
Two of the matches we thought were going to happen are not happening.
So I guess we could cancel them out.
Yeah, so it's only 4 matches we're going with.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's going to come down to 4 matches.
4 matches.
Real quick, do you have it pulled up?
I can get it here in just a second.
I was going to ask, did we pick different on any of those 4?
But let's see.
If not, it's going to be completely useless.
Okay, we all said Cena on Logan and Cena. You guessed Sheamus on the Rusev-Sheamus match. The rest of us went Rusev.
Okay.
Roman Reigns, Bronson Reed. I guessed Bronson Reed. You all guessed Roman on that.
Okay.
And then for the World Championship match, we all went with Rollins.
Okay.
So we got 2 that's different.
Okay. All right. So if Bronson Reed wins, there's a possibility you could be champion.
Yeah.
If what was the other one that I picked? If Sheamus wins, then I pretty well have it locked up at that point.
Yeah.
Unless it's a tie, but even when it's a tie,
this
might be the only time I'm going to have a successful defense. Second time. Oh yeah. This time I actually tried.
Yeah.
Last time I did not try.
Yeah.
I promise.
Which I find that the Women's World Championship, why didn't they just set up a title match for it to happen? It would have made sense.
Yeah.
Like you say, no,
it makes too much sense.
Yeah,
it is.
Like, no. Adam Pearce, no, I got an opponent in mind for you. I have to work out all the details. It's not going to happen. Clash will be later. It's like, why?
It's hard to tell. Yeah. It is really hard to tell.
And it really looked like Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre was going to have a match, but I guess not. I don't know where Cody. Oh, he is all filming that Street Fighter movie, so I guess that's why.
Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. That. Speaking of WWE and being in Paris, I just want to bring this up. John Cena apologized to the kid that he called a toxic fan earlier this year.
Yeah.
During his promo battle pretty much with Logan Paul this past Friday on SmackDown from France, John Cena, a babyface now, apologized to the kid he called toxic earlier this year. I have to say, his earlier heel promo and talking about how toxic fans are, and says that kid in particular, I felt so bad for him. But, it's got to be a little rewarding that here we are, 6-7 months later?
Yeah.
Kind of full circle, and John Cena's, apologizing to the kid and everything. I did see where he talked here recently about he almost regrets those earlier promos and going heel almost. I kind of understand it from his point of view, because the way it was set up, and jump in here, the way it was set up was John Cena was going to have The Rock behind him. So The Rock was going to be this final boss. He was finally able to corrupt John Cena because he wants Cody Rhodes' soul and everything, and that never came to fruition.
Yeah.
I mean, and we talked about that with the WrestleMania main event. Everybody was expecting The Rock to show up, and who is it? Travis Scott. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Like, if The Rock was there with Travis, that would have been fine, because, I mean, they had the whole thing at Elimination Chamber, but it was just Travis, like, well, where's Rock?
Yeah.
Here's the whole point here.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, exactly. The whole point was The Rock wants Cody Rhodes' soul. So he has to obtain it through John Cena finally turning to the dark side. The story wrote itself.
Yeah.
And because of that key part in the story, I think it caused John Cena's heel turn to kind of fall flat with people. At least that's my point of view on this.
Yeah.
So
they barely addressed it over until he turned face again. Like, they mentioned it a couple times, but they didn't really directly address it.
Yeah. And also my thing is like, if it, and I don't know the true reason why The Rock hasn't been involved in this. I don't know the details of that. If they knew that The Rock, and this includes him himself, if they knew that he wasn't going to be able to commit to this, then why even put him in the storyline?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Yeah. Apparently the whole thing was like Elimination Chamber, I guess tickets weren't moving as much as they wanted, so they brought in The Rock in to, boost the ticket sales, and that's how he came into the picture there. And then after that, he's like, you know what, I don't think they need me anymore. It's like, what?
Yeah, like, you inserted yourself in this story, which again, and we talked about it on earlier episodes. It all made sense.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, okay, it's going to be a great story to play out. Like, I love the way these pieces are being set up for the eventual payoff later on this year. And boom, here we are, and Cena's back to face, and he's got what, two matches, excluding today for Clash in Paris, 2 matches left.
I think 3. At least 2, but I think 3.
Okay, we'll see.
So definitely the WrestlePalooza coming up next month, which will be the first on the ESPN.
Yep.
Which will likely be Brock Lesnar. His retirement match in December, and I think he's supposed to be at Crown Jewel. I thought he was supposed to be a Survivor Series. I don't know about that one, but yeah.
Yeah. So at the most, maybe 4 matches.
But he has like 8 dates left.
Yeah. So that's like, you got to kind of be a little careful on how you're placing his stories now. I don't know. And also, that's another thing that I've noticed with WWE's booking here recently, and it was something that they had a problem with years ago, was, in my opinion, they would go for these kind of cheap pops and not really follow through with them very well, or not follow through with them, or not follow through with them very well.
Yeah,
like we just talked about with The Rock. Bring him in because tickets are moving slow for Elimination Chamber. Get that pop. Get the all of that out of it. He disappears and you don't hear from him. We talked a few weeks ago about Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar comes in, gets that initial reaction from everybody. Then he's not even John Cena's next opponent. It's Logan Paul. So that's it. I don't know. It's inconsistent in my head. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And it just seems kind of cheap.
Yeah. I'm curious though, because they said John Cena has this many dates, and when he was the heel, he was like, "Yeah, no, this is this many." I'm wondering where he's a face now. Maybe like, you know what? I'll do a couple extras.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So it's gonna be hard to squeeze in however many matches he has left with only like 8 dates left or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean,
and I don't even think this WrestlePalooza was originally on his number of dates either. So
it also seems like this WrestlePalooza thing is kind of coming out of left field.
Oh yeah.
And we've talked a little bit about why it's coming out of left field, just the whole counter programming stuff.
Yeah.
And also with this new ESPN deal being sped up the way it has. Yeah, like it's almost like I hate to say this, it's almost like it was pre-Triple H taking over the book, as in we're going to fly by the seam of our pants and not have stuff mapped out, and we're just going to make decisions on a whim. Whereas, like, this, at the very beginning of Triple H taking over the booking, everything was planned out. Everything seemed like it was fleshed out ideas. Maybe it wasn't the greatest for everybody. I thought they were white hot at the when this transition happened, and it just seemed like they had more well thought out stories, more well thought out programs with people, and now we are not getting that, or we're getting very little of that.
Yeah. Well, I think it doesn't help either because of the whole Rock situation, and then Cena's limited schedule. And he's kind of like in the main picture, so it's kind of they're trying to work around that in a way. So that could be an issue there too.
It could be. Shifting gears over to AEW.
Speaking of September 20th.
Yes, speaking of September 20th, HBO Max has updated their terms of service for subscribers. They have a one-time purchase option now, and that'll go into effect on September 20th. And at this time, it looks like AEW All Out will be the first pay-per-view offered on their service, and that will be Saturday, September 20th.
This will be the first AEW pay-per-view to go head-to-head against a main roster WWE event.
True.
Which is the WrestlePalooza.
That's true. I wonder, have they said anything about what the price is going to be? Like, is it going to be a reduced price? Is it going to be the same price as
for this HBO thing?
Yeah.
I don't think they've mentioned anything about that other than these updated terms.
Okay. We might find out more the closer we get to this date. I would like to see them have at least like a reduced price on it.
If I remember correctly, back when they originally announced this HBO Max deal, the original plan was this, and that if you were a subscriber to HBO Max, you would get like a little bit of a reduced price. So I'm hopefully that's still a thing for people who are subscribed. Yeah,
because I mean, as much as we've talked about at least the $30 a month for ESPN, which by the way, I will say this, if you are going into it as just a pro wrestling fan, I don't think it's worth the price.
No.
If you are going in it because you're a pro wrestling fan, you like the NFL, you like UFC, you like all of the stuff like that, then I think it's worth the price because this ESPN is going to have, I think, UFC Fight Pass on it, and it's also going to have NFL Red Zone to go with it. So with that, I can justify the price as a fan of those respective sports. But if you are a professional wrestling fan, I just don't see it as that. Yeah. Once we find out more about AEW and all that when we get close to it. But what I was, just to finish that thought, we've said on here and said about the $30 a month. AEW pay-per-views have typically been $50 for each one.
Yep.
Nobody wants to pay $50 a month.
Nope.
Not in this economy. No. So I very much am hoping that it's a reduced price.
Yeah. Or you can just VPN to another country and pay like $20.
That's what Stephanie McMahon's telling everybody.
Yeah.
Which, so as to what we've said on the show before, Josh, Jason, and myself, we have a group chat that we send like wrestling memes and wrestling stories and just general wrestling stuff in it. Josh sends us something, what was it, yesterday? Or day before yesterday?
Yeah, something like that.
And it was from Stephanie McMahon's podcast, right?
Yeah, promoting Surfshark.
Yeah, promoting a VPN. And she's basically all but saying out loud,
she like directly said, it's like, watching, traditional here in the United States on cable, it sucks because everywhere else you get everything on Netflix. So you can use a VPN with our code here to watch Netflix.
She did.
Yeah. No, she didn't mention the PLE. She was just talking about like Raw, SmackDown, but still.
Yeah, I mean, the irony of that.
Yeah.
I did also see where I guess Roman Reigns was on there, and they were talking about the weird verbiage that Vince would impose on everybody. Like, you can't say violence, you got to say aggressive. You can't say belt, you got to say title. Or what? You can't say hospital, you got to say medical facility.
Yeah.
Or like he just had these weird rules when it came to just language and what you say. Because I think the most recent example I could think of like somebody going against that was Braun Strowman. He said, I think belt instead of... He said belt or title instead of championship. And because of that, I think he did get some type of punishment thrown his way. It was just a weird, quirky thing that Vince did with his wrestlers and their promos. And people pointed that stuff out for years.
Yeah.
Like, and as a person who has a background in communication, I find it weird. I've always found it weird. And it's just a weird thing.
It'd be one thing if it was a branding thing, but that's not really branding.
No,
although I don't completely disagree with the title thing.
Calling it a championship, or instead of calling it a belt, calling it I can understand that, even though I will still sit here and call it a title belt or a belt, because it goes around the waist, but that's just me. And also I can understand, 'cause especially like when WWE became a publicly traded company, you know, they were sort of at the whims of public shareholders and whatnot, and people buying their stock and all of this. So, like, I can understand controlling some of the verbiage so it doesn't upset advertisers and investors and whatnot. Because, like, as to what I've said before on the program, and I've said in, you know, off the air with us, is how WWE is sort of the Disney of professional wrestling, as in they market a lot towards kids. And that's kind of what their model has been on and off for the past 40 years.
And now they're kind of part of Disney.
Yeah, it's all weird. Time is a flat circle. It really is.
Is Rhea Ripley a Disney princess?
You know, I got asked that question on Facebook, and I said yes. I think she is a Disney princess right now. Also talking about WWE, it is being reported that WWE Raw is going to move up its start time to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Nope.
What?
So there's a little funny thing. We are in Eastern Daylight Time right now.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's EDT.
Yeah. That whenever I write this, I always put Eastern Time just to eliminate that.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a weird thing. So from Daylight Saving Time in the spring to the fall, it's EDT. And then from the fall to the spring, it's EST.
Huh?
Yeah.
You can learn a little bit of everything on this show, not just professional wrestling.
Yeah, but that's why I always write it as Eastern Time and these things, just to eliminate that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so right now we're in Eastern Daylight Time for about the next 2 months. Then we'll be Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, my gosh. Either way, 7 o'clock Eastern Time on September 15th, 22nd, and the 29th. This decision is to combat the NFL season and Monday Night Football. WWE and Netflix want to see how they perform with an earlier start time.
Yeah.
So if they're going to start at 7 o'clock, does that mean Raw is going to be off at 10?
9:30.
9:30?
Yeah.
9:30, 10 o'clock, somewhere in there? Because sometimes they do stretch it to 3 hours.
Well, I don't know. Ask Bruce Pritchard.
I'm not asking Bruce Pritchard.
They've been averaging about 2.5.
Okay, all right. But this is like traditionally something that they have struggled with for quite a while, even when they were on traditional cable. Was, you know, typically ratings, and this is not something that we normally talk about on the show because, me personally, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't care about ratings.
Yeah.
Give me substance, don't give me ratings.
Yeah.
Build it, and they will come. But this is something that they've traditionally struggled with because the ratings for Monday Night Raw will dip in the football season because of Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Because of the viewership that goes over there. And not just that, but you got to think in October, you have Monday Night Football. You have, not college football on Monday nights, but you got Monday Night Football. You also have the MLB playoffs, which is something not just WWE is fighting with, but everybody is, because baseball can be played on any day of the week, not just Sunday, not just Friday to Monday. Well, technically Thursday to Monday.
Yeah.
So, real quick, before we get to On This Day in Wrestling History, just to go over to New Japan, everybody's favorite DVD salesman, Toru Yano, is working in the front office of New Japan, according to Fightful Select. Yano has taken on a more important role in the front office of New Japan. Apparently, he is involved in a little bit of everything, including booking. I know that you are not familiar with Toru Yano's game.
Nope,
Josh.
but I'm going to say he needs to upgrade to Blu-rays at least.
Yeah, fair enough. But that is part of his gimmick. He comes out, that man is always pushing merch.
Yeah.
He is always pushing some type of merch, whether it's a T-shirt or a DVD.
I just find it crazy DVDs are still a thing.
Yeah.
Like, Blu-rays have been out for almost 20 years now. They're far superior, but we still have DVDs. What's going on here?
I mean, it's kind of like back in the day when I think it was Betamax. We went from Betamax to VHS. And really, from my understanding, I think, now this is, again, coming from background in communications and broadcasting and stuff, we did not go to, like, we went to VHS and stayed there. A lot of people outside of the country stuck with Betamax. I didn't know that until here recently. So it may be something like that.
Well, that's Japan. Japan is like the forefront of tech.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, like I understand the Blu-ray thing. Like it is kind of weird that
Blu-ray. We have 4K Blu-rays now, but Blu-rays are still good.
Yeah, that's true. Even though at my house I have an entire cabinet full of wrestling DVDs.
Well, those are from years ago, though, right?
Yeah. Well, yes and no. Oh. Some of them are from years ago. Some of them are from when I was a kid. Some of them I just bought online.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know. Also, before while we're talking about New Japan, Konosuke Takeshita, winner of the G1 Climax 35, has announced he will challenge the winner of Zack Sabre Jr. versus Ren Narita, which will take place at New Japan Destruction in Kobe on September 28th. Like Sabre Jr. the year prior, Takeshita messed up on that. Takeshita will challenge the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion at King of Pro Wrestling on October 13th. Ren Narita did defeat Zack Sabre Jr. in the G1, therefore he has first dibs on challenging him before the G1 winner.
A G1 winner is supposed to go to Wrestle Kingdom, right? But he's
not necessarily. Okay. That's traditionally how it's been, but the past couple of years they've kind of moved it up. To, you know, King of Pro Wrestling, which I guess in a way you could say is sort of, it's not Survivor Series, but if you were to kind of compare it to a WWE schedule, it's their big fall pay-per-view, you know, that's their Survivor Series. Yeah. So it's just, they're basically just moving it up. Because also you got to think Wrestle Kingdom, which is their WrestleMania, takes place on January 4th every year. So it's early January. So they just kind of moved the matchup for 3 months. But one thing that does annoy me by doing this is the G1 winner does not get a chance to defend their briefcase or their contract often enough. Because that was typically what would happen. You would have somebody win the G1 Climax, that would be your winner. They would have a briefcase that would have a contract in it, and that was their contract to challenge the champion. And they would have to defend that contract actually. It wasn't like a Money in the Bank situation where we give you where you win this and you have it for a year and you're the only one that's got to use it. No, they had to actively defend it leading up to Wrestle Kingdom, and that also gave the booking and everything a chance to build up this person, say that like maybe they weren't well known, but we're wanting to strap the rocket to them now. Yeah. We're going to build them up leading up to the big show, while the champion is also defending their title leading up to the show. But for the past couple of years, they have moved this up 3 months to King of Pro Wrestling. So I don't know. I'm give or take with it. I'm not that big of a fan of it, but I don't know. Maybe also they're doing this because so many New Japan fans are upset that Takeshita won the G1, because there is quite a bit of them that are upset about it because he's not technically contracted to New Japan. So they're really upset about that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, we're going to shift gears to On This Day in Wrestling History. August 31st, 1983, Terry Funk retires, air quotes, for the first time. He would repeat this claim numerous times in future decades. That was in 1983.
That's a while.
Yeah, because then he pops up in the 90s.
Yeah.
I think he did have a program with Flair in the late 80s, or maybe that was the early 80s. I could be wrong. And yeah, like he was key to ECW's success, and he wrestled like well into the 2000s.
Yeah,
like we forever serious, forever. Anyway, August 31st, 1998, Miami, Florida sets the stage for WCW Monday Nitro and the build-up to their pay-per-view War Games.
War Games.
I was going to play the William Regal soundbite there, but he's talking about NXT War Games, so it is still fun to say.
War Games.
The weekly show has wins for Goldberg and Chris Jericho in separate matches, whereas Eddie Guerrero lays down in this match against Bryan Adams for Adams to get an easy win. The main event features the team of Hollywood Hulk Hogan and Bret Hart, the heels, going against Sting and Lex Luger, the faces. The match ends in a countout loss for Hogan Hart due to them arguing in the aisle after Bret took Hogan's belt away from him that he was using to whip Sting. Afterwards, the Warrior appears in a cloud of smoke in the ring, which takes out the NWO. Lastly, August 31st, 2019, the second AEW pay-per-view, All Out, came to us from Sears Center in Chicago, Illinois. On the pre-show, Nyla Rose won the 21-woman Casino Battle Royal to become the number one contender for the Women's World Championship. The main event saw Chris Jericho defeat Hangman Adam Page to become the first ever AEW World Champion, which meant that Jericho would go down as the first person in history to have held the world title in WWE, WCW, and AEW. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about wrestling titles.
Yeah.
Or one in particular.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
It's time for more of the Grill Out. Here's Hollywood Jeff Petty.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Grill Out. I'm your host, Hollywood Jeff Petty. I'm joined by Josh Cole. Baby.
I've been waiting for this segment forever and a day. Our favorite title, the 24/7 Championship.
Well, it's 24/7 champion-esque.
Oh.
Yeah, but we have talked about this title quite a bit. We've talked about this title quite a bit off the air.
Yeah.
Just because of how wacky it is.
Yeah.
So one thing, like, I will say this, and you can correct me or jump in. Professional wrestling, I do like for it to be serious.
Yeah.
I do like my serious wrestling.
Yeah.
But I also like my goofy wrestling.
I like it to an extent.
Yeah, like it can be too much.
Yeah.
And just like anything, it can be too much of one thing. But I do like some of the wackiness that goes into it at times. This is one of them. So DDT Pro Wrestling's Ironman Heavymetalweight Championship was established in June of 2000.
It doesn't sound like the title of it.
It does not. Once we start explaining more of it, you're going to be like, what? The belt itself, the title, championship, whatever you want to call it, itself has a 24/7 defense rule.
24/7 Championship.
Yes, which means it can be defended anytime and anywhere. This belt is not exclusive to a certain gender or number of individuals. For example, an entire audience has won the championship, and inanimate objects have won it as well.
Yeah.
The title was introduced by Poison Sawada Black, to which he awarded it to himself.
Of course he did.
It is a parody of the then WWF Hardcore Championship. So we're going to take a look at this championship and its rather precarious history. I'm going to pull this up. All of this is completely coming from Wikipedia, so you can look all of this up. Josh and I looked at this a little bit, a couple months ago? Month or two ago? And just kept having a good laugh about it.
Yeah.
But
and it's numerous champions at 1,000.
How many are they there on here?
A lot.
There is 2,000. Okay, here we go. List of Iron Man heavy metalweight champions.
It's big.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
The title looks kind of cool. It's got some brass knuckles on it.
It does.
For some reason.
We are currently on number 1,766.
Good Lord.
Which was Pocoton won it on August 23rd, 2025. Right now, let's see. The person who has the most number of reigns at 50 is Dandy Dino, with a combined reign of 619 days, so 619 combined days on that reign. Aja Kong has won it 5 times with a 297 combined days. Let's see here. There's quite a bit on here. Most of the names I don't recognize myself. Maki Ito here, 6 reigns at a combined of 20 days.
You don't recognize Maki Ito?
I do remember. Yeah, okay. I'm saying I recognize Maki Ito's name. There's a good bit of them on here I don't fully recognize.
I just
Colt Cabana.
Oh, wow.
2 reigns for a total of 4 days. Let's see. Tiger Mask.
The King of the Olympians, Zeus, won it.
Where do you see that?
He's at the bottom of the list.
He's at the very bottom of the list.
For less than a day.
There's a lot of them that are less than a day. Oh, he is. He is.
It's just a Japanese wrestler. He's not the real Zeus.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
X-Pac won it.
X-Pac won it. Yep. Less than a day. 1 reign. How do you... Okay.
Ultraman.
Where do you...
Ultraman Robin.
Oh, I see that. Less than a day. How do you have 3 wins, 3 reigns with it at less than a day?
Probably like in a battle royal of some sort.
Probably. Because there's a person here, Yuko Miyamoto, with 215 reigns. Less than a day.
Yeah.
What?
There's a note. What's the note?
Tommy Dreamer, 2 reigns at less than a day. Let's see. Timothy Thatcher, 1 reign less than a day. The Sandman, 1 reign less than a day. Let's see. Hornswoggle, 2 reigns at less than a day. Yeah, it's probably got to be like a battle royal type thing. Scott Hall,
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Scott Hall, 1 reign at less than a day.
Is that the Oscar we know? Oh, that's a different Oscar.
Shayna Baszler is also a former champion of it. Spider-Man's on here.
I think the greatest one, the head of the student council, Takashi Sasaki.
On there, yes. Rick Knox, AEW referee. Rick Knox is a former champion. Rhino. Yeah, that Rhino is a champion. Rey Mysterio.
Huh.
Yeah, okay. We're getting to some names that we
296 and 726. Who?
MVP,
a Bolivian boy, a chef,
yes,
a taxi driver.
MJF. MJF is a former champion. Matt Stryker is also a former champion. Mia Yim, also a former champion. You can tell I'm in the M's right now. Leo Rush, La Parka, also a former champion.
You know who would have done well with this title?
Who?
R-Truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Joe Hendry. Former champion. Let's see. Frankie Kazarian. Drew Gulak.
Who's the weird ones?
Chris Hero. Oh, we're getting to that. Chris Masters is also a former champion.
Huh.
Bryce Remsburg, who was also a referee for AEW. Bandito is also a former champion.
The Young Bucks together.
A taxi driver. Literally a taxi driver.
Oh, there's the weird ones. Okay.
Okay, so a taxi driver, a chef, and a television cameraman.
And a Bolivian boy.
Yes.
Just a random Bolivian boy.
I guess numbers. 726 and 296. I don't know.
Yeah.
Zack Sabre Jr. also is a former champion. Zack Sabre Jr., Ricochet, Jungle Boy, Johnny Gargano, Excalibur, Chima, La Hydra, Brian Cage, Rocky Romero.
Oh, the Sandman.
Yeah, the Sandman's a former champion. Let's see. Is that Taya Valkyria? No. Okay, I thought I said Lyra Valkyria. It's not. Let's see. Tiger's Mask. Tiger's Mask or Tiger Mask?
Yeah.
Oh, Tiger's Mask. Let's see. Penelope Ford is also a former champion. She held it for 8 days. Let's see. Yeah. Head of the student council, Takashi Sasaki. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. Orange Cassidy is also a former champion. Yeah, like I said, Maki Ito, Asuka.
That's a different Asuka. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it is. Yeah. It is a different Asuka. Because she was known as Kana in Japan. So yeah, Britt Baker is also a former champion. Kota Ibushi, 3-time champion. Let's see. Dean Malenko.
Huh. Dean Malenko, of all people.
He held it for 56 days on one reign.
Huh. So what's the longest single reign?
I don't know. It should be in here somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably the top 30.
Yeah, probably. Almost.
That's so long of a page.
That's what I mean. Like, there's almost 2,000 different champions for this. Let's see.
The longest. Oh, that's combined reign.
Is it combined? Oh, combined reign. It's like 600 some days.
Okay, the longest reign is Masa Takanashi's 6th reign. It was 333 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the longest singular reign.
Okay. So hold on.
Out of these 1,766 reigns, only 155 held them for longer than a day.
Oh my
held
God.
it for longer than a day.
Yeah, okay. So as of, and this is coming straight from the Wikipedia page, as of August 31st, 2025, there have been 1,756 officially recognized reigns.
That needs updated.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like 1,760 something now,
Yeah.
right? Was it as, okay, yeah, it does need to be updated.
Yeah.
Yep. Between 431 different human individuals, 8 teams, and 57 inanimate objects and animals.
Yeah.
The record for most reigns is held by Shinobu, who won it 216 times.
Good Lord.
I
I wonder if our truth had it, how much that'd be.
The
The greatest 24/7 7-Eleven European International Interstate basket champion. I don't know.
the title has
Basket weaving.
Here's one. The title has occasionally been won by unusual means, such as an auction for the belt, rock, paper, scissors, and even a title change that occurred in a dream.
Huh.
Very meta of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is completely like a parody of the WWF Hardcore Championship. Just to go back, as far as like, I guess a monkey, a cat, and a dog have won it. Inanimate objects. This is the hilarious part. A ladder, a Hello Kitty doll, and I'm not going to go through all of them. A baseball bat, a pro wrestling wave poster, which is a Joshi promotion in Japan. Big Japan Pro Wrestling ring truck. A ringside mat from Ice Ribbon has also won it. 2 different steel chairs, 3 different, kendo sticks? Oh, no, sticks of yakitori, which is a chicken, teriyaki chicken cooked over the, charcoal fire. The IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship belt has also won it.
Good Lord.
Vince McMahon's Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
This list is so big they had to split it into 2 pages. I just
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They have it from 2000, 2009, and 2009 to present.
Oh my gosh. Killing the Business, a copy of the Young Bucks autobiography.
Oh no, it's in 3 pages. I'm sorry. It's 2000, 2009, 2010, 2019, and then 2020 to present.
God, I love professional wrestling.
So many.
A Christmas tree. Stefan the dinosaur, which was a stuffed dinosaur. Let's see. A camera crane. A bus. Where is the one about the entire audience members? The title belt itself. The championship itself has won the championship.
There was a little list down here. Where was it?
Let's see.
And
And the Young Bucks are former champions.
100,000 subscribers to the official YouTube channel.
The what?
Yeah.
Say that again.
100,000 subscribers to the official YouTube, I guess DDT's official YouTube channel.
So
I don't know how that happens. But
Can I put that on my resume?
the Beyond Wrestling audience.
What?
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
The Young Bucks, hey.
Yeah. The entire audience at Beyond Wrestling's Americarana 16 event in 2016. The 100,000 subscribers. Josh just said
Young
that.
Bucks' autobiography, Killing the Business.
Yeah, that's hilarious. The Invisible Man has also won it.
Pokotan's head. Not Pokotan, but his head.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And Pokotan is the current champion.
That's the thing also about, like, these 24/7 championship, like, type belts, titles. Josh is going to kill me because I keep saying belt. You don't, like, you can kind of just go any direction you want to. If it's bad, don't say it.
The Big Japan Pro Wrestling ring truck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the ring truck has won. A ladder has also won, like a steel ladder.
A dish, just a random dish. Disposable chopsticks.
What? Oh, my goodness. A pork bun.
A foot massage mat.
A printed email.
Oh. So we had the Ironman. The title itself has won the top.
Hold on. Hold that thought. A printed email.
I wonder what was on the email.
I don't know. Go ahead.
So the title itself has won itself, but also the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship belt has won it. Yeah.
I really wonder what R-Truth would do with this.
Yeah.
I feel like R-Truth should go on a world tour and just win every 24/7 type belt there is.
To add to his ego, Vince McMahon's Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
I don't...
Did they take the star off the ground?
I don't know. I really, for the life of me, do not know. A wrestling poster won it also.
A yellow iPhone 14.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or whatever a Z star is.
Okay.
Yakitori 1, 2, and 3.
Hold on. I'm going to go over here because, like, I see similar titles to WWE 24/7 Championship. I'm just going over here browsing real quick. I want to see how many times did R-Truth win it? 54 times.
I think officially it's like 52 or 53, but yeah, 54 because there's one or two they don't recognize for some reason.
Why would you? Okay.
They did like a commercial for Old Spice or something, and they're not recognizing what happened in that commercial.
If you can change the title in a dream, I know this isn't the same promotion, but it's the same rules. If you can change the title in a dream, you can change the title in an Old Spice ad.
Yeah. It's funny that people hated on the 24/7 title, and this is maybe worse in a way.
Yeah, and this has been going on for 25 years.
Yeah.
25 years this has been going on. I initially heard about this title back in 2018, I think. So several years ago, like when I first started getting into...
I think you might have mentioned it sometime around there as well.
Yeah.
I think how I briefly heard of it.
Yeah, because like I never heard about it. And when I first heard Ironman Heavymetalweight Championship, I'm like, oh, okay, that's got to be like a hardcore championship or like, you know, some type of extreme rules type deal. It's not. It's really not. It's literally a joke belt. Yeah, like also, I wish I was part of the 100,000 subscribers to DDT's official YouTube channel to win the belt, because I would put that on my resume.
Yeah.
I would put down that I am a former DDT Pro Ironman Heavymetalweight champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would 100% do that. No, probably not. I'm joking.
I mean, if you like were listing like the grill out under your thing, you'd be like, hey, I'm even an Ironman Heavymetalweight champion.
Exactly. Like I said, I do like the serious wrestling. You know, I very much I love that stuff. But also, the thing is about professional wrestling is it's a variety show. So like it's okay to have some of your comedy sprinkled in there.
Yeah.
You know, should it be your entire focus? Maybe not. I guess unless you want to for that type of audience, and I'm not saying that in a disparaging way, if you want the type of audience that loves like comedy wrestling in general to be your target audience, then, you know, more power to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, this right here this has to be one of the wackiest belts ever in professional wrestling. A piece of rice won it. A trash bin.
I wonder if they lost the piece of rice. Is that piece of rice maybe technically still the champion?
Okay, maybe. Chair 1 and chair 2. What? And literally, so with Wikipedia, it's got a blue link and it can take you to another thing. And I see rice, and I'm like, is that a wrestler's name? No, it's literally rice.
An apple.
Yep.
An Aufgusstau?
A desk. A desk.
Beer.
One.
Just beer.
Yeah. All right. We're not going to take a break.
Yeah, there's a little bit here, more here.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, actually, we will do that in the main event, which is now.
It looks like all the talking has been done. It's time for the main event.
So, welcome to the main event, where we go ahead and let you know what your upcoming week of professional wrestling is going to look like internationally, nationally, and, of course, locally. Real quick, before we get to that, we would typically save this for our final segment, but since we were already talking about the title, the Ironman Heavymetalweight Championship, the most recent title changes for the Ironman Heavymetalweight Championship occurred on August 23rd at Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling's event, Tokyo Princess Cup Night 5. Going into this event,
Juri Suzu, I guess? I don't know.
a South African Marine Predator Lab student was the champion.
Yeah.
Firstly,
Ram Kaicho?
Kachow defeated Suzu by pinning her before the start of the 8-woman battle royal. Mahiro Kiryu, I guess, then pinned Kaichu to eliminate her from the battle royal and also win the title. Suzu then won back the title by last eliminating Mayu Yamashita and Raku simultaneously from the Battle Royal. Lastly, Pokutan, the mascot of DDT Pro Wrestling, won the title by pinning Suzu backstage. So as of August 31st, Pokutan is the current Ironman Heavymetalweight champion.
Yeah.
And that will most likely change within the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so the main event. Forgot to mention it last week, but Real American Freestyle Wrestling had its debut event this past Saturday, August 30th. This is a legitimate wrestling promotion for Greco-Roman wrestling, or what pro wrestling refers to as amateur wrestling. It's actually referred to mainly as amateur wrestling. I have a friend of mine that used to be a wrestling coach in middle schools and stuff, and I said Greco-Roman wrestling to him one time, and he goes, "It's amateur wrestling." So he is sort of a professional wrestling fan. He's more of an MMA fan, so he corrected me on that. So this is an actual professional promotion for wrestling, featuring NCAA and Olympic wrestlers. The event was originally backed by the late Hulk Hogan as well as Eric Bischoff, and they had a tribute video for Hogan at the event. Their next event is in November, and they're planning a weekly TV series to launch in 2026, and apparently that's supposed to be on Fox Nation.
Yeah.
All right, so as far as everywhere else, internationally and nationally, Friday, September 5th, Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, Sacred Ground.
Canada.
Yes. Saturday, September 6th, Stardom to the World. And then also Sunday, September 7th, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Yuji Nagata produced Blue Justice 16 will take place.
Yeah.
And then, of course, everything else that is going on in professional wrestling is not really changing. I mean, what you're going to see on television. Yeah. Locally, on Friday, September 5th, All-Star Wrestling will be in Madison, West Virginia at the Madison Civic Center presenting
Wrestling for the Kingdom.
This will be a night of wrestling, ministry, and gospel music. George South will provide a testimony, and the musical concert will feature Karen Peck and New River. The show starts at 7 o'clock, and floor seats are $20, while bleacher seating is $10. Also, on Friday, American Pro Wrestling goes to war. You really want to say War Games. Goes to war as they will be at the Fall Festival in War, West Virginia. Bell time is 7 o'clock. APW also does a weekly TV taping every Thursday at the Mountain State Sportatorium in Beckley, West Virginia at 7:30 p.m. with a $10 admission. Lastly, for Friday, Micro Wrestling Federation will be in Martinsburg, West Virginia at the Neon Moon Tavern. Bell time is 7 o'clock, and tickets start at $24.99, but this show is ages 18 and up.
That's right. You got to be an adult.
You do. The rest of these are on Saturday, September 6th. Elite Pro Wrestling Alliance will be at the Short Gap Volunteer Fire Department in Ridgely, West Virginia. Bell time is 7:30. Front row is $25. General admission is $20, and it's free for kids 3 and under. Elite Pro also has a weekly show, typically every Thursday at 7 o'clock at the Indie Theater in Kaiser, West Virginia, with a $10 admission.
So real quick, speaking of War Games, they actually have a War Games event coming up here in the next couple months.
So keep that in mind,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Real Shoot Wrestling presents
Welcome to the God Era.
held at the Harrison County Parks and Recreation Complex in Clarksburg, West Virginia. Bell time is 7 o'clock and front row is $20, while general admission is $10. Route 33 Wrestling returns to action in Spencer, West Virginia at the Armory on Main Street. Bell time is 7 o'clock and tickets are $15, while kids 5 and under get in free with a paying adult.
Free!
Also, a shout-out to Appalachia Championship Wrestling, which primarily does shows here in West Virginia, as on Friday, September 5th, they will be traveling to Ashland, Kentucky for
First Friday Fights,
which will be held in front of the Community Trust Bank at 7 o'clock. Ashland is only about an hour drive west of Charleston. It's not too far.
No.
So, there you go. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have new champions coming up.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Once again, here's Hollywood Jeff Petty.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Grill Out. I'm your host, Hollywood Jeff Petty. I'm joined by the former Grill Out Predictions champion.
Take 2.
Take 2, yes.
Yeah.
Josh Cole, baby.
Yeah, we got a lot of champions on this list of here that ain't me.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of champions, we have new
Champion!
This is our new segment where we go ahead and let you know all the new champions that we can in the world of professional wrestling from the previous week.
There are too many today, so we can't list them all.
Yeah, we can't list every single one of them, but we did list some of them already.
Yeah.
These aren't new champions, but championship related. We can now confirm that WWE Speed has in fact been canceled, and as announced at NXT Heatwave on August 24th, the men and women's Speed championships are now a part of NXT.
So Solruka is the current women's champion, and El Grande Americano is the current men's.
There you go. There were a lot of title changes this past week in various promotions around the world, especially in Japan.
Especially in Japan.
A lot of which you may not have heard of, so we've omitted a lot of them. On August 23rd, in the British indie women's promotion, Pro Wrestling Eve, AEW's Nyla Rose defeated Nightshade to win the Pro Wrestling Eve Championship.
Now, I guess when is Mercedes Moné going to come after her?
She said on Twitter, nobody, just block this out. Don't even let her know that I have this. At AEW NJPW Forbidden Door on August 24th, Brody King and Bandito won the AEW World Tag Team Championship, defeating FTR and previous champions, the Hurt Syndicate.
They didn't hurt people this time.
They didn't. 2 title changes occurred at NXT Heatwave later that same night. Firstly, Dark State, Dion Lennox, and Osiris Griffin defeated Hank and Tank to win the NXT Tag Team Championship, while Ash by Elegance won the TNA Knockouts World Championship, defeating Masha Slamovich and previous champion JC Jane, thus bringing the Knockouts title back to TNA.
And if you're unfamiliar with Ash by Elegance, that's the former Dana Brooke.
There you go. On August 28th, in the Japanese promotion Pro Wrestling Freedoms,
This is the funny one.
Valento Jack defeated Toru
Sugiura?
to win the King of Freedom World Championship, which is also referred to as the KFC Championship.
I don't know why. It just is.
Oh, I love it. I love it. 2 new sets of champions were crowned at Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor this past Friday. Due to Dustin Rhodes undergoing double knee replacement surgery, both the ROH World Tag Team Championship and ROH World Six-Man Tag Team Championships were vacated. At Death Before Dishonor, La Facción Ingobernables, Rush and Sammy Guevara defeated the Outrunners, Turbo Floyd and Truth Magnum, to win the vacant Tag Team Championship, while Shane Taylor Promotions, Carly Bravo and Captain Sean Dean defeated the Sons of Texas, Sammy Guevara, Marshall Von Erich and Ross Von Erich to win the vacant six-man tag team championship. And lastly, on WWE SmackDown this past Friday night, Sami Zayn defeated Solo Sikoa to win his first United States Championship.
Now he just needs a world title to be a Grand Slam.
Exactly. And that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/The Grill Out. You can also follow us on Blue Sky at thegrillout.bsky.social. You can also email us, thegrillout95@gmail.com.
That's right.
And until next time, fellow wrestling fans, bye. Have a good one.
And good night, bad.